I'm so upset. I recorded the whole video and I wasn't recording my audio. So either way, I guess y'all are gonna get a complete breakdown, and sorry for no reaction, but I'm still very excited. All the characters look very good. Let's just quickly get right into it, right? Chojiro, he is going to be a technique unit, SP based Quincy killer, inflicts paralysis, and has pretty much a bunch of stuff for farming, specifically for epic raids. It looks like this guy's going to be specialized for that content in particular. We have speed droplet drop plus 30%. We have speed droplets plus 10, speed link slot potions plus 5, and going into the actual like utility skills for damage and stuff, we have sprinter plus 2, which is great for mobility in epic raids in particular. No long stride, so you're not going to just crash up against the wall like you're a moron like lagging in Call of Duty. We have guard break and hit hidden enemies for regular PvE content. Havoc 20%, Frenzy plus 2, Devastation 60%, so really good multiplier for your special move, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, damage to paralyzed enemies 40%. That, along with the Devastation, is great, but he also has the technique attribute character special move damage plus 30% over here at the bottom to your entire team, not just himself, which is really strong, as we've seen with White. Then we have increased status element chance against speed attribute enemies, which means every now and then you're going to be paralyzing the boss in epic raids, which doesn't really do all, or doesn't seem like it does all too much, but it does indeed help shave off precious seconds that you could be using dealing damage or completing runs without having to dodge as much. It does make the runs a little more inconsistent because the boss sometimes will not be able to proc stuff in a normal manner, but either way, still very good. He also has strong attack recharge 12% built in to make up for the soul trait. Now going into Mama Unohana, now she looks insane in terms of what they're doing with this character in particular. Her spiritual pressure 876, soul reaper captain killer, special has weaken, and then also has a very small chance to insta kill. Then she has a soul trait on the level of something like a Senkaimon Aizen, where she has strong, except she has strong attack recharge 12% and strong attack damage 20%. This is not a resurrection skill where it's strong attack damage 20, strong attack recharge 10. She's getting the full links here, but she's not getting an enhanced link, which is kind of unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it's bad at all. This character, under her innate skills, has full stamina only reduced a strong attack cooldown 6%. So she does have a SAR 18% when she's a full on HP. I'm interested to see what kind of kit and skills she gets in terms of strong attack kit. She has sprinter plus 2. She also has long stride, which is awesome. Team party recover 20% stamina, so she does have some healing there. Frenzy plus 2, devastation 40%, debilitator plus 5 seconds. She has poise, Marauder, so guard break as well as nullify melee resistance. For those that aren't aware, Havoc 20% is literally just increase your range of your strong attacks by 20%. Just makes your thing a little bit thicker. It's kind of like using a blue pill. Status ailment spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, and like she also has the new skill Rampage plus 2, which I pulled up right here. Damage is increased by 2% every time an enemy is defeated, with an upper limit of 100%, so times 2 damage. The number of enemies defeated by team party members does not affect this skill, so you have to be the one that kills. But when you hit and kill like even 1 to 2 enemies, you're getting like a 4 to 6 to 8 to 10% damage increase just for playing the game. And since she does have Frenzy plus 2, she's going to be very likely to proc her status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. She has damage inflicted at full stamp 20% built in, with the reduced strong attack cooldown along with the Rampage. I think that this character is going to perform incredibly well, and she has Marauder, so she's going to be excellent for extreme co-op. My concern right now is the status element spiritual pressure boost with Frenzy plus 2 usually means that these characters have like an 18% mag due to strong attack, which I'm very frightened for, but we'll see that in a second because we do have the gameplay. And last but not least, the Brave Battle character that's actually going to be relatively good in PvE content depending on where you use him. Genryusai Yamamoto. Now, these characters don't look like they're going to be in the premium pool. That's one of the things that we were concerned with on whether or not 1,000-Year Blood War characters were going to be in premium pool, thanks to the 8th anniversary characters, which are absolutely 1,000-Year Blood War characters if you paid attention to the point event. They're labeled as 1,000-Year Blood War characters, so they're probably 99% going to be limited, okay? He can even labeled the thing as round 17, so probably going to be limited, unfortunately, but I mean, it is what it is. Would be cool if it was premium pool, but I mean, it is what it is. Bankai Zanka no Tachi. Genryusai covers his blade and his body in flame, then sets off an explosion, causing both burn and lacerate. So for those that paid attention to what was shown inside the V-Jump scans, you were absolutely correct. Bretsu was speed, Genryusai was not only mind, but did have burn and lacerate, and also has half stamina only, DR 50%, damage reduction 50%. So his soul trait, damage reduction 20%, which is pretty good. Innate skills, Sprinter +1 and Marauder, which is good for PvE content. Paralysis immunity, which is nice for characters like Yuha Baha, the Heart Yuha Baha. This character is literally a direct full-on counter to that character. First and foremost, he has Flurry +2. Then he has first 10 seconds Flurry +1, so he has Flurry +3 in the beginning. Guaranteed status ailment infliction against heart attribute, no affiliation enemies. Very, very targeted towards Yuha. Brave Battle invincibility. Brave Battle, ignore Brave Battle invincibility. Prevent lasted survival. Increase normal attack damage when enemy or ally is KO'd by 20%. That is literally the same as Yuha right there. And he also has Pierce Barrier built in, along with Poise. And half stamina only to decrease damage taken 50%. This character literally looks like he's just designed to like counter to counter Yuha, but at the very least he does actually have some aspects that it let him do very good in PvE content, right? You have Poise, Flurry +2, Marauder, I guess that's pretty much it. But the guaranteed status ailment infliction is not limited to Brave Battles, which means that if you ever use him in content that has like Senkaimon stages, for example, this character is going to stop them from being able to use their Soul Bomb, which is huge, especially when you have like Flurry +2 on this character with Burn and Lacerate. That pretty much means you're pretty much guaranteed to like nuke down the enemy as long as you have killer and attribute advantage, which I think is great. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. All right, I am adding this in the middle of my video, guys. Keep in mind, this is before I see the game. This is after I see the gameplay. So let's just get right into the actual skills from their strong attacks, right? Chojiro's SA1 is going to be a shotgun-like square blast that's going to be 1200 radius and 1200 width. Well, 1200 length and 1200 width. So it's like a shotgun-like blast. SA2 is going to be a 625 AoE explosion, 20 mag, and 625 AoE 5-hit vortex. This is really just a vacuum explosion. SA3 standard full screen third strong attack. Unohana in particular has the 3k length beam. The 850, I think that is times 1.2. No, that is not the great beam. That's so it's just a regular standard 3k length beam. So the SA2 is going to be a 725 AoE. This is without Havoc. So if we calculate in the Havoc, we do 1.2. 870. This is going to be a standard 870 length. If you're familiar with Tech Yamamoto's lunge, not the great one that White or 7th anniversary Uryu have, which is really unfortunate because in the gameplay I literally say I'm like, it looks like Uryu's, but it's not. SA3 is going to be a 975. This goes to 1170 if I did my math right. Oh, oops. 975 times 1.2. 1170. AoE distant in front, which is really good. The trap is going to be 575. That's like 630 or something like that. 575 times 1.2. 690. That's going to be a big trap, actually. That's pretty good. And then that's going to be 80% chance to proc, 8-second duration, and it hits 4 times. So remember how I said I'll bring it up that it has like certain amount of ticks. Yamamoto, 625 AoE in front, 725 AoE plus 900 AoE. This, I believe, is actually Uryu's lunge, which is funnily enough, and then standard full screen third strong attack. All nads written to have 375 AoE and 100, 100, 100, 120 mag. Havoc not included. So yeah, that's where I'm just gonna insert this here and keep it kind of short.
Hello, this is Oliver.
What's up, Oliver? How you doing, baby?
Once again, I'll be introducing you to new Brave Souls characters.
His microphone sounds really good today. I'm hoping that they buffed this stuff.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
You 100% needed a microphone buff.
Without further ado, let's get to it.
The art looks
Today,
so good.
I will be introducing 3 characters from the 1000-year Blood War summons, Desolation. The first character in this summons is Chojiro.
Chojiro actually looks
is a
pretty cool.
technique attribute character with Quincy Killer. His soul trait is Speed Droplet Drop Increase, which can be strengthened to
Oh my
Speed
god, he
Droplet
looks
Drop
so
30%.
little here. He looks so
His innate
little.
skills are
Alright, let's get into the actual gameplay.
attribute T
We've already
+2,
talked about him
increased
enough.
status ailment damage to status damage +30. Here are the normal attacks.
Standard Nad,
His normal attacks are a string of 4 melee attacks.
AoE around himself on the final hit. That's actually pretty standard now. I was surprised when that came out. When that became
Now
a
for
thing,
the
that was
strong attack.
cool. That looks like a beam.
This strong attack spreads out wide and attacks forward.
That is not a beam.
Wide and attacks forward.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is a beam or not. We'll see if we actually can get like proper breakdowns.
Here is the second strong attack.
That looks like a 960.
This attack gathers
Gathers enemies in front of the character while inflicting
enemies in front of
damage.
the character.
Oh,
while inflicting
vacuum
damage.
explosion.
Here is the third strong attack.
Full screen.
This attack goes full screen.
Okay. 1200 radius, full screen.
Finally, his special
I
move,
got bit on my
Bankai,
pinky by a
Goku
bug. That's
Gonryori
annoying.
Q.
I love his Bankai. He looks so cool. Shame that the only time you see it in the anime is
That
when
wraps
after
up
he
for
gets like
Chojiro.
plastered on the wall.
And now for Yachiru.
Now, people thought that this was supposed to be like Unohana
Yachiru is
Yachiru
a speed attribute character
re
with
Thousand Year
soul
Blood War,
reset
but
and
this is
casting killer.
actually like full on
Soul
Thousand Year
traits
Blood War.
are strong attack damage increase and strong
Unohana
attack
Yachiru, my
recharge
bad.
time reduction. Their innate skills are Sprint +2,
SAR
Team Slash
6%.
Power
That
take
full
stamina
that's so
recovery
good.
20%, and full stamina on character.
There it is. Oh, her third strong attack is the trap mechanic. I was really hoping it wasn't that. That was like probably my biggest fear because I don't like the trap
Attacks
mechanic.
and all-inflict
Unless
speed.
Caleb changed the
third
trap
strong
mechanic
attack is a status
immensely,
ailment
I don't like it.
While her special move has a chance to insta-kill. She has the new skill Rampage 2%. For many
On the bright side, her first strong attack with like 18% strong attack recharge, if we actually take the 18% and we give her like 36%, you're getting beyond 50% strong attack recharge, and it's very easy to get 36% strong attack recharge along with like full stamina damage boost now. Maybe not for speed. Speed I think still needs some, but yeah.
other normal attacks. The normal attacks are a string of 4 melee attacks.
Her blood looks cool. I want to see this first strong attack. Please be a beam.
Now for the strong attack.
That's a 3k like beam, 100%.
Strong attack 1 deals damage straight to head.
100% beam. That's great.
Here is the second strong attack.
Oh, okay. That looks like White's
Strong attack
lunge.
2 deals damage while
If-
pushing forward.
If that is White / 7th anniversary Udu's lunge, this is a great strong attack, to be honest.
Here is the third strong attack. This attack sets a status ailment trap after
See, the problem is that the characters don't get hit with the status element right away. The third strong attack has a very... It ticks the status element.
the third strong attack.
So it deals damage right away.
This attack
But these
sets
enemies right here aren't weakened
a
yet.
status ailment trap
See, now he gets weakened, this guy at the very top.
after dealing damage
And so and these guys who were underground didn't even get affected by it at all.
around the character and attacking forward. Finally, her special move, Bankai Minazuki.
挽回みなず
That's so cool, bro.
心ゆくまで
That is so good, bro.
And that wraps it up
I love
for
it.
Yachiru.
I think that their special move did go as hard. I love the
And now
heart
for
one,
game
and I
view
think that
side.
this one's a nice.
Game
It's
view
literally
side is a
Bankai
manga
Yachiru
attribute character
remake,
with
which is
no
amazing.
One, but in very
Debuff mechanic? Oh, I don't like the
resistance
debuff
of
mechanic.
10%
I'm not gonna
and
lie.
Marauder.
Don't like it.
He is incredible.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, he's a Nad character. I don't care.
Does he have an ailment?
The debuff mechanic is gonna be
against that
godlike.
attribute? No. Then, here are the normal.
So cool. Oh my god, his forehead's almost as big as mine!
Attacks. His normal attacks are a string of 4 melee attacks, with the fourth attack landing 2 hits. Now for the strong attack. The first strong attack surrounds the character and attacks forward.
It's a weird one.
Here is the second strong attack.
Lunge. That's good.
strong attack.
Raid
full
battle?
damage
That's amazing.
around the carrot while pushing forward.
Keep in mind that this is a lunge second strong attack with the debuff mechanic, which is map wide. That's gonna be nuts. On a Brave battle character, I don't even know if we have a debuff mechanic on anyone except for
Here
like
is the third
Askin.
strong attack.
Standard full screen. Okay.
This attack goes full screen.
1000 radius because he doesn't have Havoc. Jesus, bug bite is really irritating.
Finally, the special move, Bankai, Zanka no Tachi.
Oh god. Just like tactical nuke,
And that
bro.
wraps it up for Genryu's side. And those were the character intros for the 1000-year Blood War summons, Desolation.
I'm not gonna lie, this banner looks incredibly hype. The sad part is that it's probably gonna be limited. I think we'll find out if we have like, yeah, here it is. Look at this. Filler for the free guaranteed 1000-year Blood War single. The 1000-year Blood War single does indeed include the new characters, so you might actually. There's gonna be quite a few of you that are gonna pull the new characters from this, and if not, you still have a very, very good selection of 1000-year Blood War characters here. One free per player. That's amazing in my opinion. I love that they showcase the Chojiro here, but not like Yamamoto or Unohana Yachiro. That's so funny. Mayuri rerun Epic Raid, and then of course, as bonuses, Epic Raid medals, we have Chojiro, Unohana, and then we also have Zanka no Tachi, Genryusai, Yamamoto, like Prime Yama himself. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's Rhino Catch. I'm gonna stay blessed. Fortunately, this video is a lot shorter because did I give wrong information? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, right, because the gameplay came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. Oh no, 'cause I recorded it muted. Let me check out BBS Simulator, see if they showed up here. If they don't show up here, not really much we can do. I'll check Soldex. I have his thing bookmarked here. Nah, we don't have the actual stuff yet. Maybe he can posted it. Maybe. He can posted a bunch of stuff, but I don't think he posted the actual kits. Nah, he didn't post the kits. Oh well. I mean, either way, I think that the characters are going to be all fairly well as well. I'm really excited for the Unohana Yachiro. I really hope I pull her. I think she's going to be the one that I mainly go for. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all. Shout out to Soldex as well as Heekin for keeping us updated. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all. See y'all next. Peace.